Hello friends, Adam here with FED. So thanks to SerenusForest.net for posting all sorts of Fire Emblem Engage information. There's tons of Japanese information and trailers coming out, but I don't speak Japanese or read it. So it's nice that our friends over there at Serenus Forest could put this together for us. I believe it's Vincent ASM. Correct me if I'm wrong on that in the comments, please. But thank you, person, for doing this. This is a really cool bit of speculation that they've put out here, and I want to talk about it more because I honestly think might be legit and would be really cool if this is the case. So this is a map, and it so obviously resembles 313 or Part 3, Chapter 13 from Fire Emblem Radiant Dawn. It's one of the most iconic maps in the game, and it is super important for Micaiah's character in particular, right? And if you look in the bottom left corner of the picture, there's a blue circle. In that blue circle, that is 100% obviously a 3D model of Micaiah. The hair is right on. She has the blue scarf. You can kind of see like the red like dress thing she wears. It's 100% Micaiah without a shadow of a doubt. I would put money on it. But that brings up a few interesting questions. Why is Micaiah, who is supposed to be an emblem, who's supposed to be like a helper character, not necessarily someone who can like directly interact with the world or something, why is she here as an enemy? Why isn't she attached to a bad guy that maybe you defeat and then get her from, right? Well, I think this is going to be like how we recruit emblem rings to our cause. I think you're going to have to like teleport to like their world or their realm or some replication of it, some illusion of it, and fight them on a battlefield of their choosing or something that's like a meaningful battlefield for them. And if you beat them, then you get them on your team, right? So I think this in particular, this is 313. Micaiah is the boss. You beat her, you get her on your team. I think that's going to be how it works. That's all. This is all speculation. We have no idea for sure, but I think that stands to reason. Now I want to go look at some other maps from the trailer and stuff to see if we can see some other ones that might call out to characters that we might get to recruit or emblems we might get to recruit through older maps. So let's go take a look. All right, this is the first one I wanted to look at from the most recent trailer. It feels like a definite reference to the bridge maps in Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, but the ones with all the pitfalls, all that stuff. There's definitely differences. It doesn't look exactly the same, but I think it looks pretty darn close. And like, especially with the barricades and stuff, those almost look like pitfalls. Those like divots that look like breaks in the tile. Those look like pitfalls to me, so I don't know if they are, but they could be something along those lines. And I know that those like blue, like heel-looking tiles aren't normally on this map either, but I'm just going to ignore them for now. But this is just speculation, of course, but this could totally be where you recruit the emblem Ike. In Path of Radiance and Radiant Dawn, this map is actually fairly important narratively. So in Path of Radiance, when you cross this bridge, it's Ike and friends, their whole group. It's their first time getting back to their home country of Crimea after like traveling the entire world to like essentially save it, right? To gain friends and intel and stuff to save their country. And in Radiant Dawn, I think it's even a bigger thing for Ike in particular. This is his first battle as the general of the combined forces of the Benyon Emancipation Force and the Laguz Emancipation Army, right? So, when Sonic is like, hey, you're going to be the general of all this, and he's like, you're going to expect a big bill or whatever. This is definitely a big moment for Ike, and I would not be surprised if this is the map where you recruit him or gain his emblem ring. Maybe it's just me being hopeful that that's the case, but I think that'd be a really cool reference using this map for that. Again, because it's just really big moments for his character. So this map has made its rounds around Twitter and whatnot. Everyone's kind of pointed this one out. This map is 100% a callback to a chapter in Thracia 776. It's a really impactful big one where you have a climactic battle with a not recurring, but like an antagonist that's built up throughout the story. He's not like, and he's been made out to be bigger than he actually is since like Fire Emblem Heroes and stuff has come out, but he was still kind of a big driving force for some of the characters in Thracia 776. But this map is super memorable. from that standpoint, from a gameplay standpoint and story stuff. It's cool. So yeah, it's definitely, this is definitely from Thracia. It's almost 1-to-1. It's crazy how close it looks. And then it's got to be where you get Leaf, right? Leaf being the main character and is already confirmed to be an emblem. He's going to be here on this map. He's similar to how Makai was on the other one. So I really do think this is how we're going to recruit these units. I think we're going to go to be teleported to some, illusion world, some fake place where they're from, where that's been created for them to like test people, whether or not they're worthy to use them for good or whatever. And you'll have to like beat them in battle or prove yourself somehow. And this is definitely from Thracia, right? So I'm really excited for that. I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case. I hope that's what they do with the emblem characters. That's a really cool way to recruit these rings to your side, is for it to be a big grand like test, rather than being like, oh, we found this ring on the ground, or we killed this guy and took the ring off his finger. No, this is going to be like you have to prove yourself. I'm excited for that. What do you guys think? This is just a few of the examples. There's some other ones that people have pointed out that are definitely references to past games. There's actually one from Binding Blade that is pretty convincing, and there's one from there's another one that could like definitely be tied to Lyn as like a planes kind of thing. But I don't know for sure. Of course, there's no way to know at this point. This is all just speculation. So let me know what you guys think. Do you think that there might be this might be how it works? Do you think that'd be good for the game if this is how it works, if you have to like earn the emblems through battle? Or do you think it's kind of over the top and dumb and they should just give us the stupid jewelry? Also, like the video, please, subscribe, and look forward to the Fire Emblem Super Marathon we're putting on. It's going to be a grand old time. So look forward to that, and I will catch you guys next time.